I'm Tom, and here we are back again with the videos from my car. I know, it's not ideal. It's not what we want, people. I don't want to be filming my car. You don't want to be watching videos of some bloke yapping in his car. It's not ideal. I appreciate that. But stick with me for the moment. Stick with me for the moment. I am working on something. Let's talk about Liverpool getting beaten by Crystal Palace. They seem to be the bogey team for Liverpool. That seems to be the team that Liverpool just can't get over. Liverpool can't seem to get a win over Palace. And Palace seem to have Liverpool's number. Palace, by the way, the same team that I said in my predictions for Premier League, that will do really well. Palace is the team that I said are the underdogs that people are sleeping on. And it's looking like it. 18 games undefeated. That's not anything to be scoffed at. And that's something that Liverpool have been hyper aware of going into this game, as well as the Community Shield, as well as the draw before then. Ultimately, what's happened is the better team won. Take nothing away from Crystal Palace, the better team won. And for a few weeks, you've been saying Liverpool won, not the better team won. But this time you don't. The better team won. Palace deserved it. And what I hope we're going to see is Liverpool kick on now. Look, I fancy Liverpool to win the title. All this noise that's being made around this loss, I think is too much. Look, yes, Liverpool lost. Yes, Liverpool didn't look good. Canate didn't look great. Frimpong didn't look great. And that's fair enough. That's fine. You can say that. But all this noise that now Liverpool are going to go on some losing streak. Now Liverpool have been found out they're going to go on and look poor. I just don't think is reflective of Liverpool that we've been seeing. Let's not pretend that Liverpool are some poor team. That because 115 million vert hasn't hit the ground absolutely running, that now we're beatable and Arsenal are going to come back. Arsenal got extremely lucky to get that win yesterday. Extremely lucky to get that win. Liverpool are still odds on. They're still favourites. And ultimately what this needs to be is a bit of a wake-up call, a bit of a, look, we're beatable. If we're not switched on, if we don't play well, we're not always going to come out of it with a last-minute goal. We're not always going to come out of that with a victory. And ultimately, Palace showed us that. And I expect and hope that now we get some kick on from that. It's a real shame we didn't sign Gay. He's fantastic. It's a real shame we've lost Leone, because that's two centre-backs we were meant to have this season that by the looks of it, we're not having this season. And suddenly, January, we need to be a bit more busy. But this talk, suddenly, that the harsh talk around Liverpool, around Isak, around the fullbacks and Verts, let's relax. You know, we're top of the league. We've won 5 of 6. Like, we look very good. We've had a couple of off games, but we've also looked incredible in spurts. And when this clicks, when it gets moving, it's going to be a very difficult machine to beat. It's going to be something that we rectify. And if you say you could have Liverpool start or Arsenal start, or Liverpool start or Crystal Palace start, I'm going with Liverpool's. Because not only, obviously, are we top of the league with more points, I think our team looks scary. In elements, in plays, in phases, we look pretty scary. And when that can click and all come together, I'd pick our start over the rest. I think ultimately we need to now sit here and see how the next 2 games go. Because what I don't understand is why Liverpool are expected to go undefeated. The noise now that Liverpool have lost against a Crystal Palace team that look very good and are 18 games undefeated themselves, we are expected to go undefeated across the season and win every game. And now that we haven't, the noise around everything and us looking bad is crazy. This is a very good Palace team with a very good manager, and I would still take our start to the season over anything else. Look, defensively, we have been poor. Defensively, I've been very poor, but we're still top. Arsenal should have lost, and ultimately, let's see how these next 2 games go. We might go on to lose a few more games, we will, but we'll go on to win a lot more as well. And that's where I'd rather be, people. You let me know your thoughts on all of this in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff works, people. Peace.